Hello, good morning, everybody. My name is Ashok Muralidharan. I'm a pediatric heart surgeon, and I'm also the section chief of pediatric and congenital cardiac surgery here at OHSU and Dornbecker Children's Hospital. So, a typical day, there are meetings 3 or 4 days in the morning. At 7:30, we all assemble in the ICU and round on all the cardiac patients in the ICU. A patient that's scheduled for surgery the next day shows up to the clinic. In the meanwhile, I would finish rounding in the ICU and then go down and meet the patient. And add another layer, the patient that's scheduled for surgery today goes into the operating room. It takes a lot of time usually for cardiac surgery to start because our anesthesiologists and our OR nurses have to do a whole bunch of work on the patient before getting them ready for surgery. I'll probably finish the surgery and then resume with part 2 of this conversation. Thank you. So it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Usually cardiac surgeries take longer, but today was, relatively speaking, not a very big surgery. Things went well, thankfully. The surgery ends after we transport the patient to the ICU and we hand over the care of the patient to the ICU nurses and doctors. And then I have to go meet the family and let them know how things went and answer their questions and then come to the office. So it's a good 45 minutes to an hour worth of work that is still left behind after the surgery is done. I'm going to relax, catch up on my emails, and then check on the other kids. Got some lunch. As a surgeon, food security is important. So as much as I can, I have the first tips for packing leftovers from dinner last night, even more than my kids. Unfortunately, but that's how it works. Today's going to be relaxed. Last couple of days was really hectic. I didn't have time for lunch. We were operating from say 9 in the morning all the way through like 6 o'clock one day and 8 o'clock yesterday. And I'll give you another update at the end of the day. It's about 7 in the evening and I just came home. I had a meeting and there was a little social event after the meeting. First time since the pandemic started that we're able to attend a social event and like mingle with each other. So that was good. I'm glad the day went the way it did. Feel very accomplished. And I'm looking forward to going back to work tomorrow. And on days like tomorrow where I don't have a surgery, I look forward to catching up on literature. I'll get to a journal, read an article, learn about what's going on in my field. So I'm looking forward hopefully to a quiet and uneventful academic day tomorrow. Let's see if it happens. I wish to conclude by saying that I really feel privileged doing what I do for a living. It's a huge responsibility, but an incredible opportunity to make positive changes in the lives of children and their families. And I feel blessed that I'm able to do what I'm doing for a living. So thank you all. Good night.